Honestly, I haven't been shopping in months, and not that I even need anything, but I always like to see what stores have in different countries or if they're special pieces.
Kim Kardashian has been in the news a lot recently because of her potential and likely impending divorce with Kanye West, which means that she might be coming into a slew of money via the settlement, depending on how it all breaks down. If you do recall, Kanye is now worth over $1 billion, which means she's going to have the ability to buy a lot more items than she already has, and since she's worth hundreds of millions, she's already bought a lot. So allow us to show you the luxurious things that Kim Kardashian spends her millions on. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 12. Security. The Kardashian family is many things, but when you really think about it, they're secretive at times and don't want a lot of attention when they're out doing regular people things. And whether you love them or hate them, they are famous. And because of that fame, the desire for privacy and safety is a key thing on their minds. To be fair, given the paparazzi, obsessed fans, and those just looking to rob the rich, it does make sense that they want to be safe in their own homes. Only the best of the best and security guards are allowed to go with the Kardashians. Their legendary manor is covered with security, and if you don't agree to a pat down by them, you are not getting into the house. Not even if you're a friend of the family, no exceptions. Other security measures include motion sensors, cameras, a safe room, and more. Kim Kardashian is so concerned with being followed that she actually has a fleet of cars that are used every time she goes out. They play a shuffle game of sorts to ensure that if anyone is tailing her, they won't be able to figure out which one she is actually in. That is a lot of security measures for one woman, and you can bet it is not cheap. Plus, one time Kim Kardashian was robbed while in Paris, and it very much affected her, so much so that she made sure that she and her kids had security to protect them should the worst come to pass.
It really is hard when people sometimes don't treat you like you're human and you're going through such a real, raw experience.
Number 11. Beds. Many can understand the desire to have a really good bed to sleep on. However, most wouldn't even consider getting near a $1 million bed. And yet that is exactly what Kim Kardashian did back in 2013. She went full tilt and got a very special bed for her and husband Kanye West. Specifically, she got a Savoy Royal State bed. There was only 60 of them ever made, which of course heightens the price. But it goes beyond that, for the process to make one of these beds is extensive. It takes hours just to make one single mattress, and that is because it uses virgin lamb's wool, Mongolian horsehair, and starlash springs as its materials. So to get this bed made for her, Kim Kardashian had to pay $923,000.
Daddy's in here?
Adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Number 10. A gold-plated toilet. You can't make this stuff up. Also in 2013, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West decided that they were going to make their house as stylish from the outside all the way to the bathroom. So much so that they wanted to have a very special, exotic, golden toilet. Oh, but not just one toilet. Oh no, they got 4 of them. 4! And the cost of these gold-plated toilets, of which they got 4 of, were $750,000 each. Believe it, they really did that. Number 9. Super strollers. When it comes to her kids, it's clear that Kim cares about them, so much so that she shelled out $1,000 a piece for 5 strollers so that she could transport her kids around without fear or issue. Why 5 when she only has a couple of kids? Easy in case something goes wrong, as well as having them in various places so that she has easy access to them when she visits her kids. 1 in her house, 1 in her car, etc. Now, if you're curious as to the make and model, 2 of these strollers have been identified as the Orbit Baby G2 travel system and the Urbo 2 push chair. And taking a look at some of the pictures of Kim Kardashian with the strollers, you can tell that they're very sturdy, which means that they must be very hard to break.
Be careful, man. Be careful. Excuse me, bud.
Number 8. Elizabeth Taylor bracelets. Even celebrities have celebs that they love to crush on and embody in some way. For Kim Kardashian, well, her love of Elizabeth Taylor led her to getting many things. You see, after the late actress died, Kim found out that some diamond bracelets she owned were up for purchase. As such, she bought them on the spot. They were $65,000. Number 7. $1 million fridge. Yep, believe it, her and Kanye bought this fridge for their Bel Air mansion, and they spared no expense on it. Now you might be thinking, in what way could any fridge be $1 million? Well, simple, the fridge has diamonds in it. Why? Well, why not, apparently?
Guys, I have walk-in refrigerator.
Number 6, cars. Sometimes Kim Kardashian really wants an expensive car, such as in 2012 when she decided to buy her husband a Lamborghini Aventador LP 704. For the record, just about any Lamborghini is expensive, but for this one, it's in an entirely different category. She spent $750,000 just on the car as a gift. Moving on to herself, in 2011, she bought a Ferrari F430 so that she could cruise around the town in it. The cost of that one, $325,000. So just between those two cars, Kim Kardashian spent about $1.1 million. Oh, but it didn't stop there. For whether she was bored with the Ferrari or just wanted another car for herself, she spent $407,000 on a custom Rolls Royce in 2015, which brings the car price total to over $1.5 million. Number 5, purses and bags. For a woman like Kim Kardashian, it's not enough to look the part. You have to have every aspect of your attire matching your A-list status, and that means you have to have purses and bags that are top quality. Kim has plenty of purses and bags, and they are all very expensive. Some ones we know about include a VBH Manila Sparkle clutch worth $1,100, a Balenciaga City bag worth $1,545, Dolce & Gabbana Miss D Mosaic clutch worth $3,995, Valentino Rockstud Camouflage Flap clutch worth $2,095, and a Bottega Veneta knot clutch worth $1,540.
When Lamar got traded to Dallas Mavericks, blue was their color.
Right.
So it's like any excuse to get
Get
like
the blue one.
a blue one.
Number 4, baby items and nursery. When their child Chicago was born, they went all out to get the baby everything the baby would need. This included making a $500,000 nursery full of all sorts of decor, a $170,000 teddy bear, a Swarovski-encrusted rocking horse worth $137,000, $96,000 solid gold dummy, and so much more.
For the night, and just because you guys always say my house is so minimal, well, you guys haven't seen my playroom.
Number 3, vacations. So what does Kim Kardashian do when she and her family want to go on vacation? Well, they don't go to a small amusement park. Of course, that would just be too basic. Nope, instead they go all out on vacations. Case in point, in 2017, they went on vacation to the Bahamas, a worthy trip that many are able to take. But the family didn't just do the basic trip, they did everything in style. They flew in private jets, had a boat reserved specifically for them, went on numerous golf courses, more likely Kanye did that and Kim just watched and or drove the cart, had rides on jet skis, and of course had plenty of drinks to go around. All told, the vacation cost around $440,000. And that was just one vacation that she's done. She's done many over her time in the spotlight, including a recent one that flashed off her looks and ability to go anywhere she wanted, especially without Kanye. Number 2, the wedding. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian getting married was a big deal in Hollywood, so much so that just about anyone A-list that could have been there and was invited by the couple were there, including musical guests like Big Sean, Andrea Bocelli, John Legend, and Lana Del Rey, all of which performed there. Kim's wedding dress was custom made, and all the decorations, flights, and events both before and after the wedding made it both extravagant and expensive. By the end of it all, $2.8 million was spent in order to tie the knot for those two. And that doesn't include things like the Kardashian pre-wedding party that they threw. You almost have to wonder how much the divorce is going to cost, because it's not going to be cheap, especially if it goes on for an extended period of time.
I find out.
No, I told you that before. We had that conversation. We
Not
already
a
talked
serious
about
conversation.
It was any conversation I have is serious. I don't joke. I don't play.
Number 1, mansion. Have you ever wondered just how much the house that Kim Kardashian lives in actually costs? Well, it's a lot. This is a mansion that is built on 3.5 acres of land and has multiple stories to it. Things you'll find in the mansion and on the estate include fountains, vineyards, spas, and so much more. The house itself costs about $20 million, and all the things that are upon it and in it no doubt make that value almost double. It's already been stated that Kim is going to keep the house should the divorce go through, and we're pretty sure she's happy about that. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at Kim Kardashian and all the various items that she has bought over her life so far? Can you believe the amount of things that she's bought that are just, well, so big and over the top that it's crazy? Which of these items really made you roll your eyes when you heard about them? Do you know of any other crazy things that Kim K has gotten? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.